Hello, 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 everybody. It is I, Sam, the Free Frog, and Merry Frogmas to all. Indeed, it's my birthday. Hopefully you're all doing well. We're flying solo tonight, in the world of Gielinor. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Turn this stuff down a little bit for me. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Just a quick shout out, my dear friend Platty. Usual fellow co-conspirator and co-Gielinorian. Yeah, she's got a bit of a special one on tonight. And, 2 seconds. I'm actually over in her chat right now. She is doing a separate stream with some, what is it called? Octopath Traveler 0 demo. So, yes. Hello, Mitzi. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Yes, so Platty is streaming something a little bit different tonight. She's got some news which she'd like to discuss with our regular viewers, so make sure that you do tune in, whether it's live now and you catch me later, or you watch me now live and you tune into her stuff later. Either or, you can find a link to her channel over on my channel page as well. Of course, today we are streaming over on Kick, and yeah, I have determined that Kick does not like it when you link to other people's channels and such in your thing. So unfortunately, yes, the best way for you to do it is to go through her YouTube page. But yes. So, that out of the way, yes. Frogmas indeed. I don't have much super special lined up today, although I dare say we'll probably end up going a good bit longer than we normally do. Because, yeah, we don't have to get Platty shipped off to bed early tonight, with it just being me. So yes, so we'll probably end up going quite long on this one, guys. But it is going to be a chill stream. It is. We're going to be getting up to all kinds of hijinks, shenanigans, and probably a good amount of Slayer. Because yeah, I did pick up that Blue Dragon Slayer task last time round, after having already gone on Fort Warcraft, which was kind of funny. You will notice that we have the game background music back, and I can't believe nobody mentioned anything, but yeah, we didn't have background music last time, and that's because somehow I managed to turn it off with an OBS, and didn't notice for the entire stream. So that's back now. That's back. So yes. But yeah. I think that's pretty much everything I needed to mention gotten out of the way. But yes. I'm just going to check in on Plab's chat again real quick. Anything. Yep, no, all good. She's still got a starting soon screen up. Platty, get on with the show. My God. Oh man. Okay. Let's combo up some of these potions first. They're sitting there in my bank. And I think that's most of them. We're gonna head over to the farming guild very shortly. And get some of these seeds put away as well. Not that I really need to do so. But yeah. It's one of those things, stay on top of your on top of your bank management. And it'll stay on top of you. In the fun way. Alright, whatever. Let's grab these melon seeds, calastra seeds, hemp seeds, and cotton seeds. Yeah, I don't think there's so much money to be made on these now. Let me have a quick look in. I'm just going to unmute. Oh dear. All right, those they are all up and running over on Platty's channel. And if you want to know what I mean by that, go find out. All right, I'm going to start things off as we usually do with a good old-fashioned farm run. No, not clues. Why did I click the clue tab? What am I on with? Okay, so we'll do that. We need that one. That's right, I don't have any charges left on my skills necklace. In that case, let's do this. We'll grab that. We need that too, and we'll configure it for teleports. Right, quickest way of the farming guild would actually be to use this and then take a cart anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. That's pretty much everything I need, isn't it? Largely, yes. Oh, we need that as well. Don't forget that. Where are we? Where are we? Yep, that all looks good to me. Okay. Yes, that will all be out later. We will wear that. And I think... trying to remember, Crown Castle. Crown Castle's probably the closest teleport location to a cart on this. Yeah, the cart's right here. Music replace a plugin, put in work. You'll love to see it. Let's have a look, see. Yeah. Travel on the cart. Farming guild. Am I right here? I've messed with the scaling again. I know I should probably just leave the stuff alone when I know it works, but I can't seem to help myself from mucking about with things and trying to get things just. I'm trying to get maximum readability, and at the same time, make things nice and big for the cliques. Where are we? Okay, so we don't need to come to the farming guild now, because of course we are already here. But what we do need is some seeds. Let's go harvest what we've got first, because she might give us herbs to do. She sometimes likes to do that. We already have the spade, so we don't need that. Let's go do this. Okay, Avento picked. Medium contract, watermelon. Okay. Pick all those out. That's fine. Got some tarramin seeds to put away, some teak, some tomatoes, some wild bloods, onion, a dragon fruit. That's nice, and some marigolds. Lantadine. I don't think I can plant Lantadine yet, can I? No, one level. Cadentine. Cadentine are worth a decent amount. Avento are worth less. Well, I'm worth a fair bit. So, in that case, let's just get these off. Get these sorted. And we'll do 1, 2, 3 of those. We will do the rest. So 6 Cadentine. Just trying to get more experience out of it, really. More so than anything. And then some watermelon. Let's do 5 and 6, like so. No, it's supposed to be 1, not all of them. Okay, 5 and 1. There we are. Doop doop doo. Rolling on through. I won't lie, chat. It's kind of unusual to be doing the solo stream again. It's been a little while since I last did one. And hopefully I can keep the streamer commentary up. otherwise this will end up being a very quiet stream. How much ultra compost do I have left? Okay, plenty. Welcome back, Kaiser. Welcome back. You've been to check out Platty's stream, I take it. Hello, Paul Fell. He says, happy birthday, old frog. Thank you very much, Paul. Greatly appreciated. And Merry Frogmas to you too. So you've learned of the news, have you, Kaiser? You've learned of the good news. Have you heard the good news? The Fargellion, if you will. Don't spoil it, Kaiser, but if anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, you're gonna have to go and see what's going on over on Platty's stream. It's all good news. What if you pop on over to Platty's channel though, Paul, if you can, you'll see exactly what we're talking about, or what I'm talking about straight away. It has been an absolute nightmare for me to sit on this, because I've known it's coming for a while. Let me grab your link real quick. The stream is this one. There you go. Go say hi. Say I sent you. Yes, it's been an absolute nightmare sitting on this, because I've known about the stuff in the background for quite some time, and I've been very, very excited about it. Been very, very excited about it, and it's been yeah, it's a wonderful development. It truly is. It truly is. Okay, let's see. Do that. Yeah, it's been something that's been in the works for a long time, and seeing it come to fruition is yeah, frankly, is wonderful. I have it up in the background myself. Okay, so we've done all of the weeding. We've got one of the plants planted. Well, we've got the what do you call it, planted as well, the watermelon. So now we're going to run around and complete the rest of the farming run, and then we will get on with things. Let's see. Snap that away. Head to the Ardoin farm. Yeah, we're doing Cadentine as part of the main rotation, and because Quam are worth more, those are the ones I'm going to be putting in the protected patches. I think it makes the most sense, reasonably speaking. Two, three, four, five. Okay, off to Catherby then. You guys know the drill. So one thing I will sort of show off. Can I switch to this without? Yeah, there you go. So that was just a quick demonstration of what I got up on the right hand side. This is the default timers plugin, farming timers plugin for Runelight. And yeah, I just go top to bottom. So Ardoin, Catherby, Civitas, Falador. I usually start off in the farming guild just because that's where the bulk of my seeds are located. And then, you know, I just go from there. It's an easy way to keep track of it and, you know, not be running around thinking, oh, what patches do I still have to do? Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Just makes life a lot easier. Wow. Is there even any point putting Ultra Compost on Toadflax anymore? I don't think I've had like an 18 herb harvest from one of these in a minute. Was it really that much worse before we had like Ultra Compost? It must have been awful. We've had Ultra Compost for so long now that I forget what farming used to be like. There we go. You know, see, this is what I'm talking about. Complain, and you get rewarded. No, one thing I did actually want to. Instantly punished. One thing I did want to briefly address here is some of the changes that they've been making to sailing. Like, you know, sailing, new skill. I was very excited for it. I really was looking forward to it, and my excitement has cooled very, very, very quickly. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm at the point of now being very much the sailing critic. so much of what they've done has, in my opinion, completely flubbed. I don't know why they feel the need to nerf things. So the skill, in my opinion, is in a fairly bad way. Right? It's in a fairly bad way. It needs some buffing, is what it needs. And rather than buffing stuff, it's mostly nerfs. Now, they have reverted some of the nerfs that were initially proposed because they got a lot of heated, and I mean heated feedback. People were in the city of Falador, which is just up here, with their cannons, with their cannons out, and praying retribution and all that kind of thing, which is what people tend to do to protest updates that they dislike. And you might think that's a bit silly if you've never if you've not been part of the RuneScape community for a while yourself. You might think it is silly, and you're right, it is, but it also works. So it's unusual, but it does work. It does work. Yeah, as in the Jargex pays attention to it. So yeah. And so they've reverted some of the changes that they planned, which, to be honest with you, in combination with some of the other changes that they made, has made, like, port tasks, as in picking up boxes from one port, sailing them to another port, it has made that slightly better. They have added some, like, flat XP buffs to the time trial stuff, the Barracuda trials. It has made those slightly better, but they've also nerfed the crystal extractor, like, right into the ground, which, I mean, doesn't affect me yet, but it does mean that those people that that rushed to the level whereby they could use the crystal extractor earlier, they got a benefit which I will now not see. So, and that doesn't overtly bother me. We did talk before the skill actually dropped about there's going to be some bugs, there's going to be some problems, there's going to be some balancing issues. We knew that there was going to be some things that were wrong. Because launching a new skill is difficult. It's very, very difficult, especially when you're trying to sort of integrate it into the rest of the balance of the game, because you don't want to basically be giving people free skill capes, which is to say, super fast 99s necessarily. And you don't want to spend, years working on content and engine updates and all that kind of thing, only for people, the vast majority of people to like get through it all in the space of a couple weeks, right? Welcome back, Paul. No, we just have to get back to the stays permanently. So, indeed we do. Indeed we do. It's in the works. It's in the works. Yeah, this time I'm doing it the right way. This time I'm doing it the right way. Bloody vampires! Paul, can you control your people? Call back to an excellent pun. From last stream, actually. Yes. Alright, so now we want to head to Kurand, so that it will be Hosidius. Let's go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so sailing. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about the crystal extractor, because to be honest with you, I do kind of agree with Jargex's opinion on it, in that having something that you've got to get to a certain level to obtain, to then simply install on your boat and then just periodically click it like once a minute, that's not good gameplay. It's literal cookie clicker stuff. Mitzi says, so I just discovered toast water as a recipe. How's your day? My day's alright, I mean, I've gotten older, which isn't great. On the flip side, my mother sent me she got me a box of coconut cookies that she's made herself, and they're really good. So I'm having a blast. Paul says, I will get the damn shotgun with wooden projectiles. Yes, that is the tool that we use when there is a great deal at stake. But how's you, Mitzi? Mitzi says, did you say cookies? I did. They're coconut cookies. And they're 100% soy-free, so you can have them, Mitz. But only some. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of coconut everything, really. Wow, 125 coins, wonderful. A small wooden spike and a sabot works surprisingly well with the paddler. Honestly, yeah, I imagine it does. I imagine it does. Let's head to the hoose. We don't need to restore prayer. We took a little bit of damage, but whatever. Let's head to Wise first. I know it's at the bottom of the list, but coconut can be delicious. I like it for all manner of things. It might sound a little sort of strange, but like tuna in coconut milk is magic. Absolute magic. Oh, that's right, I need more ultra compost. Mitzi says, I have chocolate toffee cookies. Want to do a trade 2 for 2? Absolutely. Absolutely, that's a good trade. That is a good trade. Oh, back to the hoose, and then we head through to the Trollheim portal. Portal. Teleport. Okay, here, eat the pie, run through the portal, and that takes us up here. Pick up this Snapdragon. Holy crap, a lot of Snapdragon. Okay, you see, I complained about Ultra Compost, and now I've been given a crap load of herbs. I guess I'll shut up then. No. Not likely to happen, is it, chat? Okay, head back to the house. We'll drop through the Varrock portal. We'll go and we'll pick up a Slayer task. We'll see what Neve wants us to do, because I'm off street. I'm not on a 10th task now. Put all this stuff away. Clean our herbs, obviously. Oh, click accuracy 0 today. Get with it, Sam. Come on. We'll almost certainly end up doing some Vorcast today. I should probably learn how to do it with ranged, in case I get a Dragon Hunter crossbow before I get a lance, which is fairly likely. 43 XP left for a Herblore level. Paul says, so I sneezed while shaving my head. For a second time in many years, I have scalped a small portion. Paul, you've got to look after yourself, mate. Can't be out here scalping yourself, brother. No, I know what you mean. I was sick once a few years back, really quite badly sick, bad chest infection, and I was shaving with a cutthroat razor, because you get a really good shave with those, right? If you the cleanest shave you will ever have is with a cutthroat razor. They are a little bit tricky to use, they are, but you will never get a closer shave. And I coughed while I was shaving. Fortunately, it was on the bottom left of my jaw, so not near anything especially vital. But oh boy, did it bleed! It's been like a decade since I last did it. The damn thing snuck up on me. I used the old school safety razor. Yeah. Hey man, you can slash yourself up something cruel with those. Even why they're called safety razors is, frankly, it's a little beyond me. I mean, I suppose it's safer than a cutthroat, but Pro tip for young men out there who maybe are not so good at shaving themselves, right? You should have, your old man, your father should have recommended this to you, but if for whatever reason he never has, or maybe he doesn't know himself, barbers still exist. And if you have one near you, it's worth it to go and get a proper shave done at a barber's. It's absolutely worth it. It's a whole thing. It's not just, oh, they drag a razor around your face. Well, can't you just do that at home? No. It's a whole procedure. It's a whole procedure. Go and get it done sometime. If you've got like a business interview and you want to feel like $1 million, go get a barber to give you a shave first. Cannot recommend it enough. It's a dying art, sadly. It's a dying art, but yeah. It'll give you +1 charisma for your job interview. Paul says, part that sucked is that I had to wait for the bleeding to stop before so I could finish the head and face. Yep. There's shit, what's it called? Oh, Eve would know. Is she around? I'll ask her. No, I don't think she is at the moment. That's all right. There's these things that you can get, Paul, and they contain a I think it's like an ionizing agent, which really stems bleeding very, very quickly. Obviously you would. Oh, hello, Eve. What's it called? The you know, like the pens that you can get that stop bleeding. Styptic pencil. There you go. Yeah. I've got one kicking around. Those are real useful, Paul. Real fucking useful. Any sort of minor cut, shaving, anything like that. And yes, hello, Eve. Hello, Eve. Merry Frogmas. All right, that is that's the farming trip done. Or the herb run done, I should say. Let's go talk to Neve. AKA not Eve. Alright, we've already got the lightweight gear on. We can drop off our magic secateurs, which again I forgot to put away while we're there. Happy Womb Emancipation Day, Sammy. Thank you very much, Evie. Greatly appreciated. Paul says, I took a near penny-sized piece of scalp. Don't think it would have had... Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, and if that was on your head, I bet it pissed blood. Fun fact, guys. Head injuries always appear significantly worse than they probably actually are. Just because they bleed like all hell. Bloodveld. Ugh. I am so tempted to block Bloodveld. I've got one slot here. I know that there's a couple of things on here that maybe shouldn't be on a block list, like Custodian Stalkers don't have an especially high weighting. I've done so many of them already, guys, and I can't be bothered. They take so long to kill. They've got so much health. And it's not that they're bad XP. They're not. It's not that the drops are awful. They're not. It's just I don't want to be doing the same Slayer task for like 2-3 hours if it's not a boss. Apple says it was a mess. Kaiser says that was a sentence, Eve. That is her favourite way of wishing somebody a happy birthday, Kaiser, is what that is. She is known for it. She is known for it. Okay, let us... Okay, so Bloodveld, I don't have the points to cancel this task, unfortunately, so I am going to have to do it. The question is, do I swap out for blue dragons? Let's go do some Vorkath. Let's send some, shall we? We'll go to rewards, and then we want to swap out for blue dragons. Your current task will be stored. You may unstore it. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Okay. switched out to blue dragons. Now, I do believe I calculated it to that the Slayer Helm plus the Fury is actually ever so slightly better. Ever so slightly. Eve says, Happy Women's Emancipation Day, and may you forever remain free of the confines of your mother's internal prison. As says Sam, you know some fascinating people. I do. I do. You wouldn't believe it, Kaiser. Yeah, you would not believe it. The range of people that I know. Paul says, lots of us are ducks online. Normal is boring. Normal is extremely boring. And Kaiser, you gotta remember, out of all of the people in our spheres that I know you watch, I'm probably up there amongst the weirdest, mate. I am not normal at all. I do play a relatively normal person on the internet. But I am quite strange. Blame Polly. Indeed! Goddamn Ottoman. How dare he? Whoops. Okay, so to do Vorkath without the Salve Amulet, which I know might sound like a terrible idea, but I swear it calculated to be better. Thank you very much, Ikari. He says, Happy birthday, Sam. Greatly appreciated, mate. Greatly appreciated. Hope your day is going well. You know, it's really funny, guys. I went for a little walk to sort of clear my head before I sat down to stream, because I like to do that, right? I like to do that. You know, I'll drop in usually about anywhere from an hour to half an hour before we go live with Platty, so that we got plenty of time. Oops, excuse me. Plenty of time to establish and address any technical difficulties we might be having, go over what it is that we want to do that day, etc., etc., etc. But prior to that, I used to go for a little walk outside, and it's been getting a little bit harder to do that in recent. It really tends to help if you don't accidentally press buttons, Sam. It really does. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, it's been getting a little bit harder and harder to do that in recent months, because it has been getting quite cold and quite wet. We've had a bit of snow lately, which then rapidly turned to sleet and then froze. That was great. But I went out earlier on tonight, and there is a... I don't know if it's a true full moon, but it's pretty close, pretty damn close to a full moon. And it was overhead, and it is so bright out there right now. You don't need a torch to see anything. It's like, it's brighter than early dawn is. I was quite struck by it. It was quite a cosmic moment. It's like, it's my birthday, and it's so bright out. Paul says, that is how I found you, Far Eve and Platty. Indeed. Kaiser says, Paul says, though I guess really the blame goes to Ranting Monkey, because it is through him I found almost all of you. He was the gateway. Hello, Zelfor. How fitting, says Zel. You know, it's been so long since I sort of found this particular corner of the internet and the circle of people that I generally move in. I have a hard time remembering exactly how I got here. But I do remember that I've been watching Eve and Polly and Drunkle and Weibo for quite some time, and then I noticed the sort of the Discord thing, and they at various points they were all in there, and I'm not gonna lie, it was very strange. I was a little starstruck talking to them all for the first time, because I've been watching them for years at this point, right? Now, I wasn't fangirling, but I was unusually quiet for myself. Kaiser says, I found Flatty through the Elden Ring streams. So I remember when she was doing those. Just going to roll myself a little smoky smoking before we get on with the Vorkath. Eve says, yeah. Oh, Eve says sorry. Yeah, he made me blush when he told me that. I usually have that effect on women, Eve. Don't worry about it. It's not just you. Zelfor says hello. Henla. Ohio. Paul says still more discords to find and eventually join, but I'm busy, so haven't yet. Ah, don't worry about it. I have maxed out my my Discord server list. Too many times. Too many times. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. No, we can't use the defender. We have to use the anti-fire shield. If we get our visage today, I will get that converted up into a DFS, Dragonfire Shield. That will make life even easier at things like Vorkath. Kaiser says, Sam, remember your injury from the last time you were filleting yourself? Kaiser, I don't fillet myself. I have people to do that for me. Zotha says you can max that out. Max what out? Oh, the Discord server list. Yeah. I don't know what it is today. I think at the time it was like 100, and then if you get like Nitro, it increases it to like 200. Yeah. $100 for non-nitro, 200 for nitro. Yep. Yes, indeed. Well, I mean, for a long time, I was in a lot of tech discords because that's my professional field, I suppose you would say. So I was in a lot of those and a lot of friends discords as well, like real life friends discords and such. And then I was like, this new Discord thing, maybe I decided to separate the sort of the two halves of my life, if that makes sense. And I recommend that everybody does this, to be honest with you. If you have any aspiration of streaming yourself, or if you get into a lot of Twitter arguments or what have you, and you end up wanting to join, various different communities, don't use like your
doesn't understand why anybody would want to hurt anybody else.
I cannot think of a more inappropriate clip to play, considering the message that you just sent with that. Yep. The elbow crash out. We love to see it. Thank you very much, Evie, for the $30. She says, "Happy birthday, sweetie. I love you, and I'm so happy you're in my life. Here's to a year of good health, laughs, and love." Greatly appreciated, Evie, and right back at you. What in the... What is that, Dono? That is Zoe annoying the ever-loving crap out of Elmo and him snapping. It's an edit job that I did a while ago for the Noir Bar the clip tips that we were working on. I've only got a small handful of them. It struck me that Elmo can only be pushed so far. It's a bit of an editing hack job. It is, but it made me laugh. And so I put that together. I'll tell you what, just for your viewing pleasure, let me see if I can... I need to adjust overlay size, don't I? just adjust this real quick. Oh, no, I've made that too big. Let me get that back in the screen. Okay, there we go. Lock that. Just let me show that real quick. Yep, okay, good. Let's replay it. Just one more time.
Rocco, 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 our favorite rock.
I just doesn't understand why anybody would want to hurt anybody else.
Rocco.
There you go. There it is in full. Especially when it comes to Rocco Sasakaria. Indeed it is. Paul says, well, I need to head to bed. Good night, all. Alright, Paul. You sleep well, sir. Take care of yourself. No more gashing your head up. And thanks for swinging by. Greatly appreciate. Kaz says, are you familiar with the song Elmo's Got a Gun? I am not. I'm not. I put that one together hot on the heels of the one that Polly did with Max and the where is it? I think he's got like a pair of Mac 10s. As in Max Goofy's son. Yeah, what a wow is the only word I could use to describe that one. Just wow. It's certainly one of the things of all time. But yeah. Early start work days, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Okay, so we're gonna need the Dragon Warhammer. And I'll need to head over to Varrock again, or to the Grand Exchange specifically. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, we are going to need the Super Combat Potion. I really probably should use the Divine. Because reasons. Just keeps my stats boosted all the way, right? Anti-Venom, Antidote plus plus, that's no good. Wait, is Antidote plus plus better than Anti-Venom? I don't think it is it? Yeah, it won't. Anti-Venom. Let's see, extended anti-venom is 20k. Yeah. So I think we just use a regular anti-venom plus here. And we'll grab one of these. And of course it doesn't just buy at market, we have to pay more. Over the top, that's fine, whatever. And we'll grab an extended super anti-fire. And these are... Actually, I don't know if we actually need the extended super anti-fire. Let's see, just super anti-fire. How long do these actually last for? Oh, they're about the same price anyway. Okay, never mind. May as well then, right? Well, I don't want to pay too much more than that. Man, these are so expensive. Okay, struggling to buy these. Extended super anti-fire. Come on. Paying 10% over the odds for that. That's not great. Alright, then we do that. We need to swap out the runes that we've got in here. We keep, what is it we keep on? We need chaos runes. Yeah, law runes as well. Law runes as well. Right, okay. We will go ahead and grab a pre-boost. In our house. Yeah, this should all be enough. This should all be enough. Do we get an extra... Do we get an extra max hit out of the strength amulet? I think we do. I think we do. Go ahead and set up the combat dummy. Pop that. Restore our spec energy. Switch to the ancient mace. Put that on. Run over here. Flick piety on. Spec that. There we go. Switch back to this. Head back through. We've got 100 prayer points to work with off the rip, which is pretty good. Put the strength amulet away. What am I missing? Get rid of the kick bot. No soliciting. All right. 1, 2, 3 prayer potions should be absolutely plenty. I don't actually need the staff to auto cast this, but I like to bring it anyway. It just makes life a little bit easier in that regard. Take a couple of combo eats. Sure, why not? Take the invent. Oh, blimey. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Scully. Says, hey everyone, happy birthday, Sam. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, Moonclan teleports, that's the other thing, isn't it? I'm probably going to remember, like, a bunch of stuff that I've forgotten when I get there. Many such cases. I could do with drinking a restore potion of some description. Do I have a restore? I've got a regular. There we go, put that away. Alright. And we talk to any of the Moonclan members and they'll teleport us away. Thank you very much, Zelthor. Greatly appreciated. Merry Frogmas. Okay. Let's head to Ungail. Thorfinn. Actually, is that set up to autocast? It is. Ungail, Thorfinn. Alright, let's give this a go, shall we? Might die again today, because I'm, yeah, out of practice. What I'm going to do is going to shrink the minimap down. So, pop in here. Yeah, I forgot to bring something to mitigate that. And anti-venom. Set up our quick prayers. Those are all good. Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Hopefully we get a good couple of first hits. We missed one. We missed two. Alright, we reset. Don't need to do that. Let's head through, back through Varrock. Oh, no, recharge, special attack. Yeah, it's one of those, like, can I kill Vorkath without the Dragon Warhammer specs? Yes. Is it worth doing because of how long it takes? Not really. Okay, let us just quickly grab a couple of Hotats. Restore that. Moonclan teleport. Hello, Slipnotic. He says, happy birthday, bud. Hope it's an awesome one. Me too, mate. Thank you very much. Do not the dead, Sam. I'm going to try and avoid doing the dead. I think one of the advantages that the Salve Amulet does have over the Slayer Helm is does mean that Warhammer specials are slightly more accurate. Let's try this again. One miss. There we go, nice big hit. That'll do. Death Ball. Avoid that. Lots of ranged attacks today. The melee attack, which misses. Ranged attack. Munch up. Kill the undead spawn, switch back to Vorkath, and back to the kill. This doesn't feel like an especially fast kill, but it's not bad. Let's see, how did we do? Oh yeah, not the fastest kill. Got an Elite Clue Scroll, some Superior Dragon Bones, a stack of green dragon hide, and some blue dragon hides. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's one of 149 blue dragon kills. As you can probably understand, I will be here for a fair while getting this blue dragon task done. But that's what a Vorkath kill basically looks like for those who haven't seen it before. Freezy peasy. Indeed. I made that look a damn sight easier than it is, Zal, let me tell you. Last stream, you can see about around the midway point of the stream, I died like 3 times in a row to this. But yep, that's kill number 4. But Donato says, so tell me, am I the butthole in this conflict? In what respect, Slipnato? In what respect? Just checking in. Oh, okay. So, quick shout out if you haven't already been over and checked Platty. What Platty's streaming. They are starting the demo game that they were wanting to play today. So yes. Don't forget to show them some love and let them know I sent you if you did indeed come from me. Let's go out of here. Now, I do technically have enough supplies to just go again. I could have. I like to leave between kills though. Notice, I'm trying to take a bus with no functional high beams out of service. Let me guess, the company doesn't want to take it off the road because of cost. Okay, this pays for our potion costs. And indeed, it is where the bulk of the money from Volcath comes from. But that's not bad either. I should probably hold on to these for the purposes of crafting. They don't want to pull this bus off the road. No lights at all when I turn on the high beam. None at all. No. Off the road. Off the road. You're absolutely in the right there, Subnautic. That is not right. That is not good, especially this time of year, when you're gonna when so much of the so much of the day is taken up by darkness. Absolutely not. That needs to be off the road. I understand that replacing like doing electrical work, especially on something as large as a bus, is a pain in the ass and can be expensive. I get it. If the headlights have got to be replaced themselves, it's expensive. I get it. It's an essential function. This zone has elk. Even more reason that bus needs to be taken off the road. It does. More kickbots. You'll love to see it. Let me see. Get rid of that. Okay, yeah. So that's our potion costs covered. Slight profit actually. And yeah, we've got enough to go for at least 3 more kills if I don't expire in the process. But yeah. So I've got that. Oh, I didn't realize it gave me 24 black dragon hides as well. Holy crap. Oh yeah, money. Big money. Okay. That was a good kill. Yeah. We take that. Double dragonhide drop. We take that. The deer the size of a horse. They're bigger, frankly. The deer the size of camels. In fact, I like to call them frost camels. Fun fact. Elk and moose. Those are frost camels, man. Moose especially. Yeah, I will do some more Vorkath later. I just wanted to make sure I could still do it. Aren't those caribou? If you had to ask me, if you told me I had to determine the differences between elk, caribou, and moose, I don't know if there are differences. I don't know if those are just different names for basically the same variety of creatures. I know that moose tend to be, North American moose tend to be larger than, European elk. But, other than that, I don't know if there is a difference. I know that meese are, notoriously silly creatures. Checking something here. They're probably closely related, but I'm sure they are different creatures. Mm-hmm. You know what? While I'm looking stuff up, what is the difference between elk, moose, and caribou? Elk, moose, and caribou are distinct species within the deer family, Cervidae, or Cervidae, differing significantly in size, appearance, behavior, and habitat. Moose are the largest of the three, with males reaching up to 1,500 pounds and standing 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder, featuring long, thin legs, a dark brown coat, and a prominent dewlap, and broad, flattened antlers that can span 6 feet. Elk are slightly smaller than meese, with males reaching 650 to 800. Yeah, I'd say that is slightly smaller, and standing 3 to 5 feet tall at the shoulder, characterized by a light-colored rump patch, symmetrical antlers with multiple points, and a brownish coat. Caribou are the smallest of the three, typically weighing between 350 and 400 pounds, with a robust build, short legs, and a coat that ranges from dark grey to brownish with white patches, especially on the neck. There we have it. So caribou are pretty well just a large. Well, I mean, they're all large deer, obviously. But caribou look more just like large deer. Elk look sort of like the midway point between that and a moose. And a moose is they're deer who decided to they picked a tank class. That's what that is. That is what that is. Okay. 5. Let's see. So we've got the blood veldt to do, which is a long task. It is a long task. I say long. It's only about 40 minutes if I just crack on with it. But I like to do the mutated ones in the Iris dungeon, because the ones in the Iris dungeon give me crystal shards. And we've got 145 crystal shards, so I need at least 5 more to be able to get the bow made. Hello, Rat! He says, happy birthday, Sam. Also, just wanted to say you're a goober. Thank you very much, Rat. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well, mate. And Merry Frogmas. Okay. Let's see. We've got some requirements, actually, to pick up here. So we've got Secrets of the North, some fire making, and some runecraft. What do I have? What do I have in the way of runecrafting supplies? I know I've got a lot of pure essence. It would be beneficial if I was to go and get some Dale essence. So I suppose we could do that. Maybe I just show off how, easy that stuff is to obtain. Maybe we do that, eh? I think that makes sense. Can't use... Does Varrock armor affect Dialt essence? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Dialt essence. Varrock. Does not appear to be. Okay. Able to be stored in essence pouches. Yes, we know that much. Okay, so it doesn't look like it can be, and that's not a problem. However, I am fairly sure that the Celestial Ring will work. Mining gloves almost certainly don't work. Prospector helm, I mean, I've not got anything in the helm slot, so why not? Put Rada's Blessing on, why not? Trying to think, what can I put? Oh, yeah, this takes me fairly close to a bank, so we can put these on. Ardy Cloak for weight reduction, or it would be, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, so all you really need to do, if I'm remembering rightly, we can wear that as well, can't we? You're going to head over into Darkmare using the Drakar's Medallion. You've got to be wearing via Lord stuff, not just via Watch stuff, but via Lord stuff. Run all the way around here. If you aren't wearing this, you won't be able to get in, and you'll also be attacked by the Via Watch along the way. Someone there pickpocketing, trying to get themselves some Blood Fury shards. Coming back to the subject of moose, elk, and caribou, though, I can tell you one thing. They all taste pretty good. Unless you don't like, especially gamey meats, which is, that's completely fair. It is possible to wash the gaminess out of venison, out of the venisons. A little time consuming, but yeah. Venison's good stuff. Believe the hype. All right, and basically, the way it works is you've got these Dialtescent spires here, and only one's active at a time. You just pop in and you grab these shards, and you gather multiple at a time, as you can see. And these timers tick down, and it moves around, so it's not completely AFK, but you can mine crap loads of it all in one go, and then just turn in all the Dial shards all together, and these shards get exchanged for Dial Essence, and it gives more experience when making runes. Happy fucking birthday, says Reaper. Thank you very much, Reaper. Greatly appreciated, dude. And Merry Frogmas! Right back at you. Hikaru says, only Bambi I'm willing to eat better be 5'5" and blonde. Fucking incorrigible. A man after my own true heart, that Hikaru. Wouldn't that be a Bambina? Or am I out of line there? I don't know. I'm forgetting my American slang. Guys says okay then, and Reaper says here's a shot of bourbon for you. Thank you. Appreciated, Reaper. Appreciated. Sorry, I thought I heard something outside my house. No, that's if she's Italian. I said what I said. I like how we did that one Volcath kill like a million fucking years ago now, and we still got poison protection. Anti-Venoms be like, what? Oh, Reaper, I don't know if you were already aware, or if you've already been over in Platty's chat, but they've got some good news. They've got some good news over there. You should swing by, if you haven't already. Reaper says, I wish I could mail you a bottle, but not with those import fees. Right. Right. That's all right. I do have a little drinky drink for later on. Yeah. A little bit of ash in with that drag of the cigarette, you know. Don't smoke, kids. It's a horrible habit. Is she streaming or Discord? She's streaming. She's streaming. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think that will do for the time being. And then we just pop over here. Once we've gathered as many shards as we like, we go and talk to Narana Titanen. Go through the little dialogue, blah, 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 blah. Nothing especially lore. Well, no, there is a bit of lore. But this was... The Dial Essence was created in much the same way as the pure essences that we mine.
I don't want the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Thank you very much, Kayla. That is still probably my favorite tip clip. Polly put that together for me from some visuals that he'd collected, and that is indeed yours truly doing the singing and the piano. Yes, but thank you very much, Kayla, for the $75 Greatly appreciated. Here's a cigar or two to go along with that drink. You are an absolute star, Kayla. Thank you very much. Kaiser says, I'm going to go check on the platypus. I shall return. All right, you do that. You do that. All right, yeah, so this, so like I say, the dial essence was created in much the same way that the pure essence, the regular pure essence that we go in mine, was created. The presence of the Stone of Jas. Yeah, because it's in, you know, vampire lands, it ended up being a bit different. If you do choose to demand the deposits, you should know that dial shards you need are useless on their own. They need to be converted into essence to be used. How do I do that? Luckily for you, I can provide those service. Whenever you have shards to convert, bring them to me. I will send the converted essence straight to your bank. Great, thanks for the help. Oh, one other thing, the dial essence almost seems to have a mind of its own. Only one deposit will be active at a time. You need to pay attention to which one it is. Blah, 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 blah. Basically just telling you all of the same stuff that I just did as well. And the nice thing about using RuneLight is you can convert the left-click option to convert shards. Okay, 204 essence is in the bank. Hop over to the current woodland, and I think this takes us very close to Land's End. Actually, very close to the Woodcutting Guild as well, which also has a bank in it. Zelthor says, I have Simonim Toast Crunch. Simonim! Kaiser says, yup, still chaotic. Good, 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 good. The importation was successful. Indeed, indeed. We shall say no more than that. Now it's your turn. Indeed! Well, pack me up in a box. Ship me over. Okay. Oh, no, wrong tab, Sam. Wrong tab. Where should we put this? Where should we put this? It should really be up here nearby. Let us swap out that for that light. Why have I... could have sworn I cleared that out already. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. So yes, we've got some dial essence, and like I say, it just gives more experience for crafting. Hello, Rotten Corpse. Merry Frogmas. So yeah, a couple of rune crafting levels. I believe it's my lowest stat. Although no, sailing technically is now. So yes, so lamping can now be done for sailing now that people have got 99 in the skill already. Which also means that the Tears of Guthix weekly minigame can be that can put experience into rune crafting as well. So let me think. The fastest way to get the experience would technically be to go through the abyss and make the best rune that we can. Now, I don't believe I've got much. Let's see, 54 I can do lore runes, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We're a ways off being able to make death runes. Kaiser says, Reaper abducts Sam in an alien spaceship. Kayla says, I'd import Sammy, but, you know, tariffs. No, Kayla, it's fine. I'm not Chinese goods. Alright. What does this do again? I forgot. I put willow logs in this. When helping the Guardians of the Rift, the fire produced from the lantern increases the amount of runes you craft by 5%. Okay, that's right. So it's not set up for regular rune crafting. Yeah, so we could do that. I could go and do a few rounds of Guardians, I suppose. Let's go and see what that's looking like, shall we? So we want that. It's not really worth just having the Prospectus helmet by itself. Don't really need an offhand. Well, actually, no. Of course we do need an offhand. Idiot! You literally just had it. Moron! Idiot! Okay. Nothing we can really wear in terms of the amulet slot that will help. Yep, we'll just keep the Dracans on then. Okay, now what we can do is we can take advantage of the minigame teleport. GGG, Guardians of the Rift. Teleport. Rockcorp says, got the Trigicon dot mounted on my M9A4 last night. I saw the picture on Twitter. Just waiting on the compensator, and I might get a magwell for it at some point. What compensator are you going for on that? Just weighted, or something with porting? Hello, Sixie. He says, happy birthday. Thank you very much, mate. Merry Frogmas to you. Okay, so we're not on the proper world for doing this. Let's have a quick... Where are we? Guardians of the Rift. Where's going to be the best world for us? I think probably the German world. If you haven't already, Sixie, you know, I'm not co-streaming with the platypus tonight, but she is streaming herself, and she's got some very, very important news, which we're not spoiling over here, but well worth going and checking out. Peek this. Okay. Just going to keep quick passing the barrier until we can get in. Is this still the right? Yeah, if you would like to hop over to Platty's stream, I've just posted the link in the chat there. There's a quick way to get over there. Tell the Frogman sent you. There we go, we're in. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I forgot. Ah, I forgot how loud that was going to be. My apologies. Rockcorp is going to try the compensator from Beretta. Just a thread on one. Comes with a longer guide rod to stop it from turning. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah. We should probably... I'll move that there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine there. Not going to get as many shards as I would normally start off with here. And I am missing that one pouch. I need to get that pouch back. I'll probably end up getting it from doing a bit of this. So it's a healthy amount of shards. $130, yep. Shield, thank you very much, Sixie. Greatly appreciated. Okay, grab 10 uncharged cells. Don't need it. Do I need to chisel for this? I actually don't remember. No, I don't. Okay, good. Didn't think so. Convert all this over into the essence. We're going to try and get a roughly even spread of catalytic and elemental. And by the time we pop out of here, the portal should be ready for us. And look at that, we got a Chaos Talisman as well, that's alright. Run out of here. And this really is a game of timing. Charge up this. And there's the portal. Enter the portal here. And the reason we do this, and I should really have deposited the runes first, but the reason we do this is because this gives us the Guardian Essence straight up, rather than us having to chisel it first, or craft it first, rather. Yeah. I don't play this game in the most optimized way, and I probably should, but, let's see. I think I'm going to go for the Earth Runes, actually. Should spend the Portal Talisman before too long as well, but let's do this. And it gives us these various resources which are, required for various applications. Okay, there's currently a strong cell, so we won't turn that one in just yet. I'm going to deposit runes. Okay, now convert these over. By the time we've converted these, the portal should have switched. And from there, we'll be able to make a decision about whether we want to use this Chaos Talisman, or whether we want to use the the portal that opens up. Let's see what we got. Air and Cosmic. Okay, so we'll use the Chaos. We'll use the Chaos Talisman. I will yoink those Chaos Runes. Deposit the runes, pop over here, and of course the lore altar's opened up. We got Chaos Talisman again, alright. By the time we convert these, we're not, the lore altar will have closed. That's fine. I think I'm just going to do a quick burst if I can get over there in time. I'm not going to be able to get over there in time. It's alright. That's alright. Portal's about to open. Screw it. We'll make the air runes first. Oh. Yeah. Like I say, not playing super efficiently here, but it's fine. Death runes can't do. Fire runes we can do, and this will give us an overcharge. Oh, natures. Actually, screw that. We go natures. And of course, we do get to keep these runes. And we got a nature talisman as well. Good God. Okay. Deposit these. Drop off the energy. I'm just missing the lore runes, man. It's fine. It's fine. Fire and death again. I'm just going to, yeah, I'll drop that in the next round, or in the next iteration. And we're going to pop through here. Nearly forgot to empty my pouches. Deposit the runes. Charge stuff up with the cell. We're a ways away from being able to get the next portal, so I'm just going to convert up the shards that I've got. And then we mine from these Guardian remains over here. Just to try and top our inventory up while we wait. Portal will spawn very soon. I'm going to use up my Chaos Talisman. Oh, I'm going to have to be quick. I'm going to have to be very quick. Ah, crap. Nah, that's wasted it. We've lost that one. Ah, well. Ah, well. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm very much out of the swing of this. But the nice thing about this minigame is it is very, very chill, which does mean that I get to sort of relax a good bit. Just talk to you guys while I'm almost passively gaining XP. I don't do nearly enough of this, frankly. But yeah. 2 rounds, I'm not going to be able to make it there. And the game's going to end as well. That's alright. I think I need 10 seconds to get over there. Let's do it. Yep. We'll do this. We'll run up. We'll make these runes. And the game will end. $2,000 experience from that. We ended up getting 5 catalytic energy and 1 elemental. And yeah, so you need 1 point of each to get 1 reward pull from the reward pool. Okay, game started. Or game will start very soon. Trying to knock out 60. Guys, is this okay then? Return, slightly disappointed. Oh. What's happened, Kaiser? What's up? I see Doc is furious over there. Oh man. Oh, he's so mad though. Someone's got the, what do you call a pet? The chompy pet. Weird. It's weird, man. Is he the big mad? He is the big mad. He is indeed the big mad. YouTube is swearing at me about the bitrate, guys. So if there are any problems with playback or buffering or anything like that, please do let me know. 60 says, swung by to say hi. Take care, must food. Okay. Bon appetit. And thank you for swinging by and chilling. Greatly appreciated. Merry Frogmas. Mining, mining, mining. Okay, that's enough time. Now we leave. Get some of these converted. Perfect. Nature runes off the bat. You love to see it. Actually, we don't need to convert too many more of those because in a moment, the portal's going to open. Charge that one up. Kaisis, as I asked Doc to send something to Far to make into a no notification soundbite for Flatty. She was too busy to check it out, hence a slight disappointment. Can't fault her, busy life. Yeah. We can't do death runes. Okay, we'll enter the water. Oh, no, we won't. Screw it, it's fire anyway. Who cares? Fire runes. That thing we've got so many of, we can literally use them as currency. Due in no small part. Oh, we got Fire Talisman as well. Look at that. Ah, now it's laws though. Drop these off, get converting some of the essence. Or the shards, rather. Fragments. Those things. Pop that in there. See what we get next. Back to fires. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do fires again. Portal on the next rotation, should be. I've got 2 fire towers. Game! Why you do this? There we go, there's the portal. And we'll drop off our overcharge cell as well. And Nifty's there. Oh, it's all coming together, chat. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, so we're still penciled in, by the way. Lore runes as well. Mwah. Love it. Love you, game. Love you. So yeah, so we're still penciled in on Sunday for Monkey Madness 2, but bear in mind that is penciled in. It's not a guaranteed thing. Oh, good lord. What is this? What is this? Drop these off. Drop off the energy. I think we do deposit the cell as well. Phase 2. It's laws again, but we'll be it'll be out by the time I'm full up, but it's fine because I've got a talisman. Which allows me to ignore what's going on here. Unless something better pops up. Yep, see, water and chaos. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Ghastly. Yep, so we do law first because reason being is it will give us a slightly weaker cell. And then what I do from there, so it gives me the strong cell. What I do from here is instead of doing fires and then laws, I do this first because converting a strong cell to a overcharge cell is actually better. We're about to get a portal again, probably worth saving. That was what? 59, yes. Portal. We're waiting for it's 110. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Chaos, our cats and dogs living together. Indeed! Indeed! Come on, portal. There it is. This. And the fire altar's open anyway. Oh, it's the lore altar though. I can't skip it. It's XP. It's the XP. I want the XP. No change to the cell. Should probably have deposited that before before popping through. But, oh well, like I said, I don't play super efficiently. Alright. Convert all these shards into the essence. We pop in through the fire portal. We should just be able to make it in under the wire here. Yeah, just. We will just make it in time. We'll get the experience either way. Go in here like so. Snake our way out. Ah, that is dormant. We should still get experience for the Elemental Guardian Essence there. See, we are 3 and 8, so I do need to focus a little bit more on elemental things. Yeah, so I'm going to do a handful more games here. In fact, I'll do one more game and then I'll go and get some of the rewards because I want to get the large pouch back, which I spent during a quest. Yeah, that was a spent. Yeah, it was required for a quest and I lost it, and I've just not gone back to go and get it since. Yeah. You might be asking, like, why am I carrying these pearls? It's because I can use these pearls. These pearls are used to buy the robes, they are, but they're also used to repair pouches through a dialogue with an NPC. Aren't we missing human sacrifices and mass hysteria? Well, we have mass hysteria, Kaiser, just not here. This is the quiet place. And I can't tell you about the human sacrifices. There we go. Oh, Earth runes, no worries. Stars with me to go on. It's not so much that I want Earth runes, it's just, you know, it's open, and we want to clear out the essence that we just converted. Also to get a charge on some of these portals, because, yeah. What? Place to sell. You goober. Thank you. That's the portal. Yeah, it's all about this. This is more of a game of timing than it is, you know, making runes that you want to make. It is one way for like hardcore Iron Men to obtain runes that they would normally have to go through the Abyss to craft. It's just a little safer for them, that's all. Lore runes. We always try and scoop lore runes when we can. Just because they're so useful to us. You know, we can spend money on lore runes. It's not like they're super expensive, but yeah, we can craft them ourselves, especially from essence that we obtain, you know, freely. Then we're very happy about that. We spend the cell? No, I don't think we do. Could be fire runes next. Nah, it's earth runes. Waters and chaos. Alright, well in that case, we will expend the talisman. The cell, I should say. We'll go do water runes as well. It would be better XP to do chaos, but I don't need chaos runes. I don't really need water runes, but I do need the, what do you call it? The elemental rune points, I should say. Drop these off. Then, of course, fire altar. But we have a portal coming up. See, it'll tick over nature runes. The odds of it being a better portal, like being fire again, are fairly slim, so I think I'm going to spend this cell. Portal is here. Damn. Damn it all. The game just loves proving me wrong today, huh? Speaking of being proven wrong, I think we're about due for... We are indeed, we're due for Herblore. Alright, well, change this over. Let's get those earth runes in. Charge that up, drop that off, hop over here, convert our shards. It's a very simple gameplay loop in this, but it's all about trying to get the things that are designed to not quite perfectly line up timing-wise. It's all about trying to, you know, play that as best you can. No, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it. Just slipped in under the wire. Mine a little bit here as we wait for the portal. Ten seconds till portal. Should be east, I think. Look at that. Grab this. Doop 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 doo. Airs and bloods can't do... Well, I mean, I can do airs. They don't give much. But better than nothing. We're approaching the end of this round. Of course, it's fires. Not going to be able to get over to the fires, but we'll see what pops up next. Earth. Water. Water and death. Alright, no worries. We will at least be able to upgrade the cell. Oops. And that's round. 19,000 experience until the next rune crafting level. Do this. Let's go hand this in. We won't be able to hand in the elemental guardian stones, but that's just fine. Sell. Yep. Alright. Let's go. What have we got? We got 7 and 9. That's good. Handled all that in. That's fine. Leave through here. And we'll grab. See what we get, shall we? Nature runes. Blood runes. Cosmics. Hey, large pouch. More runes, more runes, more runes. Okay, no worries. Alright. Let's see. Is that actually got stuff in it? 6 pure essences. Empty. Just put my pearls away because I'm not too worried. This is what you can buy with the pearls. This is what this kind of stuff costs. Yeah. It's expensive stuff, and you do have to play a fair few games to actually get to that point, but, you know, worth it. Alright, we will do one more round, and then I think we will go do our farm run. A herb run, specifically. And then, get back to Slayer, I think. Are all the... Yeah, the barriers are up. Okay, good, good, good. The amount of times I come in to do rounds of this and people don't put the barriers up to, like, start with. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Okay, so we're not too worried about what points we go for now. We've got 2 leftover catalytic charges, but that's it's whatever, really. We are mostly here for the experience. Yeah, gonna get a few less shards than we normally do, but that's fine. We'll compensate for that later. This is where things get interesting when you've got 3 pouches, because it kind of affects... It does impact your rotation. Doc says, happy birthday, Sammy. Thank you very much, Doc. Merry Frogmas to you. Yeah, I should have given myself more time to chop up, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't affect it that much. I need to leave 1 invent slot open. 2, 1. Grab 10. It's waters and mines. Let's go. Water runes. Nothing like a green Christmas. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Okay, I trust that we will get a better cell. Portal's going to open up here in just a second. Yep, fire, see? Now, am I going to be able to actually mine enough is the question. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get there. No, I'm going to miss it. Oh well. Oh well. Sag. Oh, it's airs and bloods again. Well, we'll spend the cell we have. We'll do airs because we can't do bloods. Actually, I'll poke my head in here, and we'll just see. We'll see what it switches to. Because if it switches back to fire, I'm doing that. Bit like that. No spoiling of Platty's news, by the way, Doc. I am sending people over to watch Platty's stream if they want to know what that is. I was very excited that it was finally happening. Overcharge? Ah, I was hoping I could be the person to put the overcharge on that, but no. Ah well. Ah well. How are we doing for... we go nearly 2 and 2. Going for it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. I just made it. I could have made 2 more. Ah, well. Ah, well. Not worry. Not worry. That portal. How's that for timing? Oh boy, if only this were considered PVM, I'd be an absolute champ. No. Okay, I think we're doing... Gonna make me do air runes, isn't it? Alright. Alright, game. We'll do the same thing again. We'll pop in. We'll wait around. It's almost certainly going to be something better. Yeah, I'll do chaoses. Go, 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 go. Skip this one. Should be fires next rotation. Could be water, actually. Chislop. Don't think we're going to have enough time. If it is fires, we shall see. It's waters. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Oh, didn't make enough there. Whoops. I'm hoping fires now. And not air again. We take it, we do take it. What should be laws now, just to spite me? Oh, okay, good. What was that? Power up this boy. Hop, skip, and a jump through the portal. We are out of shards. That's absolutely fine. The game is nearly over. Should try and go for catalytics next if I can. It's laws. Wonderful. Perfect catalytics. I've already been there and scolded her for not telling me ahead of time. You have no idea how difficult it has been to sit on that news, Doc. You have no idea, man. Alright. We'll toss that in as well, why not? Got no shards left. That's game. All right. So now we loiter until the game finishes properly. And we'll see what points we actually end up getting there. Oh, man. There it is. 4 and 4. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I originally was going to try and work with Platty to have a surprise for the news that I shan't spoil, but some duck beaver didn't tell me. Rotten Corpse says, a birthday, so how old are you now, young man? Never ask a woman her age, Rotten. I'm 33. Let's see. Search. See what we get from this. Ah, air runes. Ah, what body talisman? No fucking way. Abyssal needle. Let's go. This is a very, very welcome item. Very, very welcome item. What it allows us to do is this. If I've got the crafting level for it. Oh, use. There we go. This one pouch now functions the same as all of those pouches that I've got, minus one invent slot per. Yeah. So what it does is it basically I only have to click once to fill it, and the higher my rune crafting level goes. So like once I get to level 75, as of right now, it will hold 3, 6, and 9. So 18 minus 3 spots. So 15 essence. So it's basically the same as having those 3 pouches on me at all times. You know, but I only have to click once. So it does slightly speed things up. I don't have to pay to repair each individual one. I just pay 1 fee to fix up just the one. Once I've got level 75 in craft, it will hold an extra 11 on top of that for a total of 26 essences. Which basically doubles my invent capacity. And now I don't have to worry about, you know, filling all 4 pouches up, etc., etc., etc. It's a quality of life item more so than it is anything else. I'm just gonna yoink that body talisman actually. Put it there. Okay. So we are 9,000 experience off being able to get to 60. That'll be a nice round figure. So we will do that. But this now allows me. All. What I'm going to do is I'm going to release these now because I no longer need them there. What I can do is, whoops, put that there. Put that there. Oh, excuse me. I can now shuffle around my bank just a little bit, just an itty little bit. You know what? I should probably do this. Actually, thinking about it, I should probably do it this way. I think that makes the most sense. And then I will shunt these over here, like so. And I think we call that good. What else is knocked out of organization? Everything, Sam. Everything is knocked out of organization. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'll just do a little bit of tidying real quick. Ring of Dueling. Ring of Dueling 1. Wrath Talisman, Law Talisman. Technically speaking, I don't need either of those because I do have the Elemental and Catalytic Tiaras. But yeah, so that was a welcome addition, and we did get a handful of runes as well there. We got nearly 200 law runes, which we can add to our pouch. Goober. Absolute goober. Do that. Withdraw those. There we go. Now we can take these out. I'll just slap these in the pouch. Like so. Okay. Even if you weren't younger than me, I'd still call you young man. I do that as well, to be honest with you. Used to irritate my old neighbour to all hell. He was like 60-something. Always used to refer to him as Yo Man. He complained to me one day. Because, like... so, in French, you know, it's one of those sort of terms of endearment, you know, young'un. But also there is the contrasting one of, like, olden, I suppose. It's kind of like, you know, it would more directly translate to old buddy. And yeah, so he came at me with that term. It's like, how would you like it if I called you old buddy? And I'm like, yeah, I'd be totally okay with it. Are you kidding? And he knew what he'd said the moment that he'd said it, and sort of like, yeah, well, yeah, fair point. It was quite funny. It was quite funny. I was just like, don't worry about it. If it bothers you that much, I'll stop. I'm just being polite. Oh dear. All right. So, we've got that done. Let us quickly swap out our equipment for a farm run. We want you. We don't want you. We want you. We want you. Skills necklace. Oh, I've done it again. I want the pie and I want the whistle. Swap over. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Got everything teleport-wise? Yeah, we do. Okay, wonderful. I think we did the same thing again, to be honest with you. Just like 5 and 1. Like so. That green dragon hide should be in the crafting tab in with this lot. So we sold off the black hides, didn't we? I really should start tanning these things the moment I get them, rather than having them filling up my bank. So look-see over. Just checking in on plabs. Everything looks to be going smoothly over there. I'll repost the link in the chat if you are interested in popping over and see what they are up to. Okay, obviously need to grab the secateurs. Let's head to the farming guild first. Corinne Castle. Wrong way, Sam. Actually, is it? Which one's closer? I think that one technically is. Yeah, pop out there. Yeah, it is, yeah. Bear in mind, if you haven't done the achievement diaries for Corend and Kebos, using these carts cost money. For me, it is free. Hopefully we don't get any dead herbs. Be interested to see how much experience this results in. Yeah, we got a patch of dead watermelons. That's alright. That's alright. We don't mind that so much. Watermelon! And these watermelon go straight into the compost heap. Dip dip doo, dip diddle dip dip doo. Get in there. Pure garbage. Garbage. Yeah, we put these in here because they make super compost, and then once it's done fermenting, after about an hour, which is roughly the same amount of time it takes for herbs to go, which is 80 minutes, we toss 2. What is it? I think we do. Is it 20? 25 or 30? I think it's 30 in the big ones. We toss 30 volcanic ash in. I don't remember how much it is now, actually. We toss some volcanic ash in it, and it upgrades it to ultra compost, which is what we actually use for herb runs and such. Sage cactus, poison ivy, yes. I'm going to leave the watermelons, the dead watermelons, in there as they are, because it stops the patch becoming weedy, and it's quicker to remove dead watermelons than it is to fully weed a patch. And I haven't unlocked auto weeding from the tithe farm yet, because unlike Platty, I hate farming. Worst skill in the game. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a bad skill. I just don't train it as much as I should. 26 out of 30. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's full. Close. Free money. Seed pack, grab another contract. Some Irit. I can grow some Irit. Especially considering you just gave me the seeds. No, magic seed. Yeah, we love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, they go away, they go away, they go away as well. I can't actually grow this yet because I need 75, but we will put that away. Yes, yes. Spirit seed, Spory seed. I could plant a Spory. I could. I should probably start doing seaweed and such. I'm just bad at the game, so I don't. Put all that away. Grab that. Okay. So she wants me to grow some Irit, which I'm quite happy to do. We'll grab... Harvest the herbs first, actually. 120 each, which is a decent amount. Alright, respectable. Respectable. We'll do... we've got to do Irit here, haven't we? Yes. Do that. Run over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, only withdrew 5, that's fine. Okay, first things first, head over to the Ardoin farm. Oh, come on, double pick. There we go. Oh, man. Lovely, some buckets of sand. From a random impling that was just on our way. They're literally just walking loot dispensers. Just catch them. The implings in the park are free. You can just take them. I can't remember what kind of compost I've got in there. Should probably open it up and have a look, huh? It's probably regular compost, to be honest with you. Tidy amount of cake and time from that. You'll have to see it. Okay. Open it up, see what we got. Regular compost. I could use a potion to convert it to super compost and then up from there to ultra compost, but I can't be bothered. Ooh, you know what I haven't done yet, which I probably should. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are enjoying yourselves tonight, to leave a like on the stream. Greatly appreciated if you do. And if you are brand new here, and you'd like to stick around and see more old school RuneScape content from myself, and usually Platty, who's not with us tonight. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And if you subscribe, you'll get a listing on your For You page on the front end of YouTube. And you can even click the bell if you would prefer to get notifications on your associated devices. Greatly appreciated if you do. It is one of the best ways to help me out with the algorithms and all that good stuff. What was I doing? Talking shit and forgetting everything. Yeah. That's right. I don't actually need to do that at all. Goober. We will take the whistle to Civitas Fortis. Shady says, you know, Sam, you're awesome. That is all. Indeed I am, Shady. Indeed I am. Merry Frogmas. Appreciate it. Alright. Grab these herbs. Platty with her fucking lantern, I swear to God. She's the reason I'm doing this. She's the reason why I'm planting stuff that isn't, you know, toad flags. No, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit annoyed with, like, toad flags giving, like, you know, 6 per harvest and all that kind of thing. Periodically. It was, it's like, I have a farming level, for crying out loud. Temlemport. Diseased herbs. No, quickly. Ah, they're right before the growth stage as well. Okay, in that case, we move on to... current can't get disease. Let's see what's happening in Mauritania. Just managed to catch those herbs before they died. If I'd waited for the next grow tick, they'd have died. Casual 10 herbs from that. We have the 1 seed left over. Quite alright. Pop that in. How are we doing for time? 2 hours in. Lovely. Okay. We can't do Falador. Let's do Current. I click her, I pick her. That's a lot less XP, isn't it? Holy crap. Sorry, I was momentarily distracted. Alright, do that. And over here. Okay, and finally, Vice. To finish with. I'm very close to a magic level. I should probably pop that out. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to finish up grabbing these herbs here, and then I'm going to drop to be right back, because I need a drink, and it is very, very important, given as we don't have a Vicente here to remind us, that we stretch and hydrate. And as we've been sat down now for just over 2¼ hours, now is a good time to do it. So, yeah, okay, put that there. There. And I'm going to save myself some headache. Put all this away. Yeah, let me take that back with us. Alright, so yes, if I can remember what keybind it is to switch to my Be Right Back screen, I am totally not stalling for time right now while I work that one out. Yeah. I'll be right back, like I say. I'm just going to go and pour out a cup of coffee and grab a couple more cookies. Because delicious, yes. Be right back. we're back. Didn't take long, did it? Oh. Oh. Bear with me just a moment, actually. I forgot something. Sorry about that. I'm getting old and forgetful. It happens. Okay. Dump all this stuff off here. Oh, excuse me. There's the herb lore level. I don't think there's anything new at this herb lore level, but I shall have a look at the skill guide presently. $72. No, there is something new at 72. Ranging pots. I mean, obviously I've been able to boost to make them for a little while, but it's nice to, you know, not need to do that anymore. Yes. Potions, potions, potions. So we can boost up to 77, which is stamina potions. Alright, they're really, really good training. Really, really good training. I don't know if they're profitable to make anymore. Let's have a quick look-see, shall we? Stamina potion. So it's a slight loss, making a regular 4-doser. But does it benefit? Does it actually benefit from, what do you call it? The, not alchemist, what's it called? I would call it a botanist amulet, but that's the amulet of chemistry. That's what it is. Amulet of chemistry. Because if it does, they do become profitable to make again. These potions require using input with less than 4 doses. Yep, yes indeed. Same as divines, I do think, yeah. When you do 3-dose potions, the amulet will extend 60 doses into 61. For 2-dose potions, it will turn 40 doses into 41. Yeah. So you're better off using 1 or 3. 3 if you're doing speed. Oh, excuse me. 3 if you're going for speed. 1 if you're doing most profit. So let me think. It would be approximately. It's about on a 1-dose. Oh, you actually, yeah, if you buy them. 2 doses. So people are buying 2 doses. Silly. It's giving an extra dose every so often, and 1 dose of stamina potion is 2,240. Yeah, so you can just about make a little bit of money on it, and they are fairly fast. Fairly fast. Of course, if you're using amulets of chemistry right from the very get-go, because they're on 1,000 each. Yeah. It's a tiny bit of profit. Tiny bit. Alright, should we do another Vorketh kill? We'll just do the 1. I am tempted to see whether I can get away with obsidian plate legs. I don't know if there's a point. I don't think I actually gain a strength bonus. Sorry, a max hit from it. Okay, we want you, we want you. And we want you and you. We want that. That. Mm-hmm. We want that. We'll swing by a house first. Yeah. We'll swing by a house first. That's not right. Idiot. There we go. Alright, yeah, didn't make all that much difference at the end of the day, did it? Alright, no worries. Okay, put that away. And now what we want to do is we grab that purely for auto casting, just to make the cast that much easier. I could just, you know, switch to the magic menu and do it that way, but it's an acceptable crutch. Okay, I want you and you. We want. Where's that divine gone? There. That, like so. And what I will do is I'll swing by the hoose. We want prayer restore. Of course, 1, 2, 3, and we do like so, and then. To do this because I forgot. We do this. Swing by here. Grab you. Pop over the little barrier here. Now we split the dragon again. Hopefully, we can just do this in one. And we don't have to reset. Big hit. Satisfactory hit. Any second now, he's going to start spewing. Like so. Ah, that's a death. Somehow I lived. Somehow. We're eating a lot of food here. Yeah, this is a fairly slow kill. Tick of lag there. Somehow managed to pull that kill back. I'm quite happy with that. We got weenies. We got some battle staves though. You know what? That's fine. I got the weenies, chat. Oh, yeah. Okay. That could have been better. That could have gone better. I did fuck that up, but we pulled it back from the brink. I don't know exactly how much HP I had there, but I was red barred, so I'm going to suggest that I got away with 1 HP. I'll have to go back and check, like I say, but we win those. We win those. Oh, boy. I'll grab that real quick. Oh, man. Just gonna have a quick look at that. I'm shocked that I lived. Absolutely shocked, I tell you. See, where are we? About there, I think. So I'm just looking at the playback now. I am interested to see. Yeah, we were at 1 HP. That, boys and girls, is why you stay calm and you don't panic. Because panic eating gets you killed. Alright, okay, let's get these bones on the market. Take that, we scoop that. That's a nice big loot for us, that is. Nice big loot. 156k. Do the weenies actually sell for anything? No. I don't recall like what the exact function of these is. I'm just gonna quickly look over what the shark blurs do. Because it's one of those. I don't think they're worth getting as a drop. Let's see. A fishing enhancer item which is used as bait to improve the success rate of catching raw sharks. The configured amount of lures will always be consumed for each caught raw shark. Shark lures can be stored in the tackle box. They can be used at 1, 3, or 5 at a time for further improved rates per lure, with diminishing experience per lure used at a time. Interesting. It is dropped from certain bosses that and chests that drop large quantities of food, a portion of which was replaced with shark lure drops. Using shark lure drops decreases the drop rate of the heron pet. But if we did want to get the big shark... You know what I should do? And that should be reset. And we set that to... set the shift click to that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Another fairly productive run. Put those away. 250 blue dragon scales there when we want them. Yeah. I'm definitely at the point now where I can start going for multiple Vorkath kills on a single inventory. It's like I say, I like to teleport away because I like to start off with the Dragon Warhammer specs. It's like a K. It's like 1K. Right? To get back there. That's really not a big deal. And you can get back there pretty quick. Alright. Yes. Trying to think, is there anything... Pretty much what I'm trying to do, kind of like the way my mind is kind of working, because I swapped out my whip for an abyssal dagger, because that can train both attack, strength, and defense, and strength specifically, right? So I've got some money that's like invested in that at the moment. The abyssal daggers stay relatively steady. What's a bludgeon going for these days? 15 mil. Okay, not worth it, in my opinion. Let's see, Saradomin sword. Yeah, 134k. If you're just looking to train strength and you're looking to do it cheaply, grab one of these. It's not as good as some other options, but it's fast. It's as fast as a whip. It's got 82 strength, 82 slash, 60 crush. It's a decent all-around training weapon. It really is. And they're not expensive. The spec is not great for training because it's magic based. So the spec on it's not great, but this is always the case, right? The weapon, typically speaking, is either good by itself for training purposes, or it's got a good spec on it. Very, very rarely is it both. I would say that one of the possible exceptions to that is something like this Archon Blade that I've got here. This is a phenomenal little weapon. Not the easiest thing in the world to get, granted, but it is just chef's kiss. It's fantastic. Basically as good as a Dragon Scimitar, ever so slightly worse. We're talking fractions of a % worse in most instances, but it's got a decent stab bonus on it, and the special is just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You probably still should be using Dragon Dagger specials as well as the Archon Blade specials when you're actually training Slayer or what have you at that kind of level. But yeah, the Archon Blade. You've seen us use it at the Royal Titans. It's just good. It's just good. What do I want to do? We got ourselves that level. We should probably just go and do Tears of Gothics, right? I'll keep a hold of these, but I don't think they're worth it. Apart from forgetting the big shark. Oh, that's right, I've got leftover doses of that. Did I have a leftover? No, I don't. Okay, no worries. Real quick, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I keep doing that. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put together. This is mostly just for my own reference. This is not optimized by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just going to put this together as an inventory setup, and I can actually talk you through a little bit how to do that. So it is a plugin on RuneLite, and we want that. We'll just run with these for the time being. Obviously, you want these in 4 dose. I think I can set these to be fuzzy, so it'll just take whatever. Super combat, yes. You want... Where are we? You want that set to autocast. Any scepter, staff, whatever the hell, that can autocast Crumble Undead, it's literally just for the facehugger. You can manually cast it, you just need to make sure that your accuracy is above -64, because there's a there's a chance if your magic accuracy is below -64, you'll splash. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Yeah, so you can take pro potions, you can take super restores, it's completely down to you. Let's see. We want those runes, 2 teleports, and then I'll just do the invent with food. And we'll leave one space open, and I'll grab... Where is it? I've moved stuff again. There it is. Okay. So we need... Fang, cape, and thingy. Yep. Fang. Cape. Fang, cape, and a blessing. And I like to use Rada's blessing where I can, just because it's got a teleport on it. So if for some reason I died or end up, being all the way out of the way and I can't teleport somewhere, maybe I've run out of lore runes, I've just given myself as many teleport options as is reasonable. This is what you would wear. This is what I would wear outside of a Slayer task for killing Volkath. If I was doing a Slayer task, then it would be what do you call it? It would be Slayer Helm and Fury instead. So what I'll do, actually, just give me a second here to set up the scene. How did I do it again? Oh dear. Okay, you should now be able to hear me. I don't know why that's called... Oh, there we go. I'll add that, and then we add a... where is it? Okay, there we go. Game music as well. So, I've hidden my chat there, and you're just looking at just the rune light thing. So... This is what the Runelight client looks like in its entirety. Normally, I would have the chat covering on what's over here, just because I want to have a nice place for the chat to go. As you can see, I have a lot of plugins, and I mean a lot. Lots and lots and lots of them. I don't use all of them all the time, obviously. It's it's an on-demand situation, but this one right here is exceptionally useful. So what I can do is I can add a new setup. And we're going to call it Volkath. Very, very simple, yeah. We're going to turn bank filtering on, and we turn on highlight color. Yeah, we'll just leave that as red for the time being. And how are we? If we click this, what it will do is it will take everything that it is that you're wearing and whatever you've got in your invent, and including the stuff that you've got in your rune pouch, and it will just create this as a setup. If this isn't right, if what you've got equipped is not right, you can click this button up here, and it will update your setup with the things that you've now got equipped. Yeah? I think, yeah. Now what I can do is I can toggle fuzzy. It's like I say, it's yeah. Stack indicator, blah 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 blah. You can set like minimum values and all that kind of thing. I generally just go with fuzzy stuff. It's whatever. It's whatever. Now, once you've done that, the really cool thing you can do is 2 plugins. The plugin that manages bank tabs and the plugin that manages inventory setups can sort of be made to talk to one another. And the way you do that is by exporting setup, and that puts it on the clipboard. Import tag tab. Oh, invalid format. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? Sorry. Right click on that. Export setup to bank tag tab. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now if I scroll down here, there it is. And now what I can do, put everything in the bank like that. It's all there. And then all you've got to do to actually set up, so you see how it's included these, you know, 4-dose potions and all that kind of thing from what's there. Yeah, you just click everything as it appears. In the case of equipment, stick it on. Whoops, this one. The runes that you'll need to put in your rune patch will appear here. And because if you set your inventory up so it's a full invent like this, literally all you do is just go from right to left. Like that. And this is how Platty and I have set it up for so many things, including stuff like the Royal Titan setup that we run. Barrows. What do you call it? Construction contracts, Turail, point boosting for Slayer, Guardians of the Rift, which is now incomplete and needs updating, Hunter Rumors, just all of it. Where is my Titans tab? You don't actually have to import these things onto here if you would prefer not to. You can in this list here, where it says like where it says Titans. You can just click view setup, and you can run it that way. And it will tell you, like, okay, what items do you not have? So that should be fuzzy. That should be fuzzy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's based on, like, what items you've got in your invent, right? So it tells you what stuff you're actually missing. So if I was to just start doing this, you know, going this way. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And it kind of messed it up because I think there's some things I don't actually have. Oh no, it's not right. It even tells you like stuff like what slots it should be in. So yeah, it's a very, very, very useful plugin. Rockcorp says, I'm off for now. Have a good one, folks. All right, mate. Thanks for swinging by. Merry Frogmas and a good night to you. Yeah. So this is basically like I say, it's the tools that I'm working with. Farming timer there, we got like high score lookup and, you know, world switcher and all that kind of thing. Texture packs for your UI. Yeah, there's so much good stuff in this. So much good stuff. Quest helper. Yeah, very, very, very helpful. Yeah, this is kind of what it looks like under the hood. All right, but let's go back to the main game screen now. Wonderful. So that's what I work with on the day-to-day when I'm streaming for you guys. And, yeah, it's very, very helpful. Ooh, that's a point. We could do a clue scroll. Or two, couldn't we? We could do that. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Games necklace. I want you. Dual ring, I want you. We'll equip those. What book? It would make sense to have that one, right? Yes, it would. Don't have any regular... Oh, no, I do. That shouldn't be there, but I do have it. Okay, we'll punt that over there. We will grab potat. I've got to cook so much of this food at some point. Make some more cheesy potatoes as well at some point. We'll grab 2 karambwan. We don't really need that much in the way of food for what we're about to do. We need the minimap opened up, and that's pretty much it. Let's see what we've got. Speak to a Zayak in Edgeville. Wonderful. We are right there. But before we do that, let me grab Rada's Blessing as well. Because clue scrolls can take you all over the world. And indeed, they frequently do. Alright, Oziak! I didn't grab my rune patch out. You see, I'm forgetting things. And that's why we use inventory setups. So that we don't get all the way to gargoyles, only to realise that we've completely forgotten our rock hammer. Let's do that. Hey, Banana, he says, happy birthday, comrade. With a big grinning face. Thank you very much, Banana. Merry Frogmas to you, sir. I hope you are having a fantastic time. Where are we? Have you been over to see Platty? Yeah, Banana. If not, let me just grab you. You know, don't spoil it over here, but there's some very, very important news over on Platty's side of things. You should go find out what that is. If you haven't already. Next clue scroll, fossilized. Okay. Presumably Fossil Island? Yep. That is the Legends Guild. Banana says, I know. Good. I was telling a few people earlier, Banana, it's been very, very, very difficult to sit on that particular piece of news. See where we are. We're just coming up on the 3-hour mark. That's all right. Haven't had a coordinate clue yet. I dare say we are due for one. Oh. Mystic Firestaff, Diamond Bracelet, and Rune Boots. I don't think I've got any of that. Got a double agent associated with it. What we'll do is we'll slap blood. Where did I get all these blood runes from? I don't remember. Oh well. Let's see. Diamond. Oops. Diamond. I do not have a diamond bracelet. Let's grab one of those. A gold bar. A bracelet mold. Rune boots. Don't believe I've got... No, I do. Okay, rune boots and a mystic firestaff. I don't have a mystic firestaff. I believe I've had one as a drop before. Let's see, mystic firestaff. I've got a bit of a problem with my F key. It keeps double typing when I don't want it to. How much are these worth? 7k. Alright. So this is a hard clue, so it'll be... I think all of these. And mithril nails? Can't remember. Banana says, well, I'm going back to work, so have fun day. Maybe check on Plat later. All right, you have a good work day, mate. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate it. Merry Frogmas. And I will definitely be checking in on Platty later. Ah, right. Thank you, Shady, for that. Sorry. Who's the 10th, then? That's at the exam centre, which is a Centistan teleport, which I believe is actually fairly expensive. But I think the quickest way to get there is actually going to be reasonably... Base training arena. Yeah, up around like that, because the dig site is all the way up there. It's probably actually about the same distance. I wish there was a shortcut. Just about here somewhere. or a style that we could jump over. Because that would make Scientist and Teleport like somewhat more relevant. I am a goober. I got out a chisel instead of a saw. I can do stash units, can't I? Or high-end stash units. Yeah. Pop down here. Make it through this gate. Oh. Ah. It's good coffee, that. Up through here. Exam center. It's not mahogany, it's teak, isn't it? Where's the stash unit? Wait, what? Oh, that's for easy. So what's the stash unit for this one then? Here. 2 teaks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, I'll just have to do it another day. And another clue. Excuse me. Okay, head back to Varrock. Sanabok at the Brimhaven dungeon entrance. Oh, that's out of the way, isn't it? Okay, so we will pop over here, put you back. Put all of that crap in here. Speak to Sanabok. Quickest way to get there. Gonna be Ardoin teleport, I think. Just top up our run and stats and such. That's bottle Arcanus. Yeah, I don't have the gold though, do I? Okay, alright. Back to the Varrock portal, we'll grab some gold, we'll teleport to Ardoin, and then we take the boat to Brimhaven. It's only 30 gold, but I'll grab 100, and we go Ardoin. Over here. Captain Barnaby. And another sliding puzzle. It's not like the sliding puzzles are especially hard work. You know, I can do them quite cheerfully without the solver. I just turn brain off. Casket number 1. See what we get now. Slide woman. Leave it alone, chat. Leave it alone. Alright, so we're gonna pop down to Drainer. Use a glory on the wall. And here he is. This is challenge scroll. The answer is 28. Cool. Leverage teleport. Talk to the Doomsayer. The Doomsayer has entered the facility. Shipyard DKP, alright. Cutting a bit fine on the food there. Let's grab a couple more bits. I feel like Gandius is closer, but screw it. Well, the Gandius glider is closer. But no worries. Okay, up here. Grab our stuff. We won't need this for too much longer. DKP. South of Moosa Point. Let us get us all the way down. Leave him be, Shah Khan. I have business to attend to. That was a strange delay. Damn it. Poison took him out. Get fucked. Damn it! It was me that was fucked all along. Alright, restore our prayer here and revitalization. Eggville. we'll just open this up while we're here. Oh, that's an awful clue. Okay. Right. So I want you. Don't need prayer restore as such. Weapon. Need a weapon, Sam. That's the way. Pro tip, by the way, guys. If you're ever doing a clue in the top of the wilderness, and somebody actually attacks you, and it looks like they're actually going to try and kill you, eat and drop your food. Make sure that you've only got your whatever weapon it is that you brought with you, your clue, and then a valuable item that you want to keep. So whether it's food, potion, or spade, whatever the fuck. Leave them with nothing. I don't think I've ever actually done this particular clue before. Oh, slow on the click there, Sam. The Rogue's Castle, from here. Alright, let's go. What? What are you doing? Idiot. Yeah, the plugin that I've got on that's sort of restricting my vision is the Fog of War plugin. It shows what the actual render distance in the wilderness is, because it's greatly restricted compared to the render distance in the rest of the world. We'll drop in here. Reason being is because I want to swing by the house and grab, well, restore run energy and all that kind of good stuff as well. I'll grab a couple of sharks. That's whatever, right? If someone wants to kill me for sharks, then, you know, good luck to them. And we can swing back by Edgeville. Yeah, see, if I eat the food, drop the spade, I keep the clue. Ba-da-ba-da. What we do is we potter around this side instead. Because what that does is it keeps us away from the Chaos Elemental, for the most part. And it lets us see if there's anybody waiting in here. Now, this is a thieving spot. There are a lot of people who do just come here to thieve. And that's fine. But yes. There's Chelly. Just out of range. See? We literally don't care. We kept the clue. He got nothing. So yeah. Now, ordinarily, what you would do is you just stop worlds. Someone is logged in there, and basically what they would do is they will be speed hopping worlds, and they'll have ice barrage. Yeah, we ate all of our food. We dropped the spade. They get nothing. What we did there has just actually cost them money. So, such is the nature of being in the wilderness. Don't take anything in there that you aren't prepared to lose. But yeah, I'll do that one later. We are actually, I wouldn't say peak time, but yeah, there's a few peak hours about at the moment, as you can see. But yeah, we're not worried. What should we do instead? What should we do instead? We're not... Actually, no. Farming tick just happened. Farming tick did just happen. Okay, let's grab that. Mr. Smite your girl. PK names. Right. Let's do a farmer. Nope. Do that. Oh, that should go on. That goes there. What should we do? Should we just... Do we have enough to do... Cadentine is absolutely the best we can do, isn't it? Yeah. We don't have enough for a full run of Cadentine. Oh, excuse me. How much are the seeds, actually? 1,900 each. Interesting. Trying to think if I've got any seeds stored up in... I might do, actually. So let's swing by Corinne Castle first. Man, music replacer. I needed to be faster. Oh, no, we've actually got to go out through the door, haven't we? In order to take advantage of that. No, nope. Inside the castle, moron. Is there a number for the farm? There is 2. Farming it. Let's see what seeds we get from the seed bag, because hopefully we'll get some good stuff. Aventoe, okay. Reduces the overall seed requirements for me. I think I've got an Aventoe seed again. I don't. I think that's actually the smart play, to put the Aventoe in the patches that are, you know, completely protected. Yeah, we didn't get any. We didn't get any decent herb seeds from that. We did get some Calquat seeds though, which is, you know, I take those. It's all right. Herbs. I don't think I've got any accidentally stored there. No. Okay, we do 1, 2, 3. Yep, and that runs us out of Aventoe seeds. I need to buy some more. Okay. Swing back by this feather. We head to the Ardoin Farm, which is the last teleport on the cake for today. Not a terrible patch. Can this guy do noted? Clean herbs. Yes. Okay. We'll do that for another. I'm gonna do that in future now. Okay, over to Catherby. Welcome back, Slipknotic. That's a sibling. Sibling! Ah! Come here. Come here. Don't you dare go up that mountain. God damn it. That's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Couple of K. Money is money is money is money is money. Not bad at all from that one patch. Nice, nice, nice. Stick again down in it. Someone says, so I decided to get passive aggressive and petty. Did you? Oh, do tell. I need the tea. If Eve were here, she'd know what I mean by that. Kaiser says, oh dear. Oh dear indeed. What might it be? I want an equipable spade. I'm fairly sure it exists, but... Seeing how the bus isn't legal for the road, I refuse to refuel it. You know what? Quite right. But you can't accept liability for something that's not road legal, man. You can't do it. And they can't fire you for not doing it either. So now there are 2 reasons to keep it off the road. No, I don't think that was passive-aggressive and petty at all. I think that's entirely reasonable, man. Oh, excuse me. I'm a cabbage. I'm a frog. Mazel tov. Thus spake Kaiser. Yeah, we'll end up with, 99 farming sometime next year at this rate. Oh, let's see. Cane Dome. Just checking in our Platyvar while I am running to the point. That's actually just, should have done that before I left, but I forgot. I forgot. Why are these people dropping the buckets? Guys, what the hell? Oh, that's nearly it. Yeah, there we go. I'm stealing their buckets, guys. I'm doing it. So Nautic says, if they raise an issue of it, I'll point out the law and say it wasn't legal for me to refuel it once the problem was found, and that the bus can only be run during daylight hours. Yeah, quite right. Quite right. You're not going to take the liability. If you got stopped for any reason or even no reason at all it takes is one asshole cop, right? And you lose the licensing required to drive the buses in the first place, which means you automatically lose your job. They can't put you in a position whereby you either risk losing your job or they fire you. They can't put you in that position. Corrend is this way. Yes, it is. It sounds like you work for douche nozzle, Sleb, says Kaiser. You know what? It's one of those, man. Yes, working for douche nozzles it produces results like this frequently. But to be honest with you, there are a lot of companies that are 99.9% okay. And then just that one time. That one time that they're not. And you can guarantee that's going to be that one same day that you're going to encounter a real douche nozzle of a fucking police officer on the road who's going to pull you. But no particular reason. And then, you get screwed. That's how it happens. It isn't quite how it works in the US. It would be a fix-it ticket. Yeah, maybe. It's one of the things that frustrates me about tickets. I mean, whether it's a fix-it ticket or otherwise, because we don't really do fix-it tickets here. It's a case of you need to get this shit sorted, because if you're caught again in the local area, then you get an actual ticket. It's a warning that goes away after a period of time. It's not like an actual ticket, as it were. Well, I've had fix-it tickets for some absolute bullshit. Because they can be handed out, depending on where you are, they can be handed out basically discretionally. Oh, your window trims, your window rubbers, those aren't up to standard. I've been fined over here for having improper door seals, which is stupid. Stupid. We're over-regulated to the point of ridiculousness here. Basically, if you get stopped by the cops and you don't play ball with them, they will find something to ticket you for. Which I hear it's very much the same way over in the States. Frankly, I don't think you have enough regulations and laws for it to get to quite the stage it's at over here. Although, I will say our cops do get trained for a lot more time than you guys do, so there are advantages to it as well. But yeah, you still get asshole cops. Would you be liable for that fix-it ticket then, if you were the one that was stop-slip? Slip says it's still an actual ticket. They just require the vehicle be fixed and the fine and points get dropped. Good. Yeah, here it's a case of you just get a warning, or if the cop's wanting to be an absolute asshole, he'll just write you a straight ticket for a non-compliant vehicle. That being said, if you do contest the non-compliance part, more often than not, let's say 70-30, if you actually contest it, they'll drop it. But it's just enough money to be able to that you feel it in the pocket, but not enough that most people will actually bother taking it to court to contest. They're crafty. They're crafty fuckers. Most will warn you, but I'd actually request a ticket in order to beat my employer in the ass. Yeah. If they're liable for it, then yes. All right. You know what? Actually. Let's just... While we're at it, eh? Alright, put all this crap away. These are all already clean, so we don't have to worry about that. What did I put that away for? that. We'll grab a spade again. Idiot. I have a plan. I have a plan. Let's see. Yes. We'll do that. What? That's right. Air on. Okay, and we go. That was cool. Let's see. Okay, nothing new in chat. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Jesus, that took way too long. Carol Tunnel. Yeah, Carol Tunnel. So close. And one more skeleton, get the corral kill, and then we open the chest and we'll see what we get. It really is as easy as that. Ah, nothing this time. Ah, well. Ah, well. All right. Oh! Tell you what. I'm thinking I should probably be wrapping up just about here. And I think that Platty is also wrapping up about now. So, yeah, we'll call it here, shall we? We'll call it here. We'll do real quick. Let's do one more Vorkath kill. One more. Uno más. And we'll round it off with that, shall we? Okie dokie. Put everything away. Scroll down, get a kit. Just change these options real quick. And we want you, and you. Like so. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just double check to make sure that's set properly. It is. Wonderful. Throw that in there. And then we're going to swing by our house once more. Because I forgot to recharge spec before I left because I'm a goober. Shit happens. Alright. We are still, just make sure, on the appropriate task. Yes. Let's do it. Right. I hate the pathing here, Jargex. Please fix. With one. with 2 to the house. Hit 1. Hit 2. Big hits. Lovely. Don't know why that's on slash, but it is. Did I have that on slash earlier? I reckon I did, you know. Ah, blocked my spec with his regular attack. Or rather, with his special attack, I should say. Cut that one a bit fine. Jesus Nibs, it's cold tonight. Yeah, it's been cold here. 54k in cash, okay. Just gonna grab all this real quick and then we're gonna teleport to the house because we are envenomed. And the venom can kill us fairly easily if we are not very careful. Because it ramps up over time, unlike poison which ramps down. I think this just clears it. It does. Ah, alright then, chat. Do I say the blue had dragon hides? Probably. Probably. I will use them for crafting, and it's money I don't have to spend later, isn't it? That's what makes sense. Alright. Is that good? Yes, that's good. Alright. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to wrap things up here. I could go longer. But I actually do want to go and pop into Platty's chat myself. I do. I'd like to swing by on them before the night ends. So yes, Hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves. I've had a good time. It's been a while since, like I say, it's been a good while since I last did a solo stream, and I think this has gone fairly well. I want to thank everybody that showed up for my birthday. Merry Frogmas to you all. Greatly appreciated. And for the final time tonight, if you haven't already, Platinum File just ended. Did they indeed? Thank you, Doug. Thank you very much. But yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to click that like button. Greatly appreciated. If you do, it be your little birthday gift to me. Thank you to everybody for the very generous donations this evening. Greatly appreciated, guys. Really, truly. Thank you very much. If you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, it's right down there. It's right down there. Hopefully in the playback, it will actually glow like it used to when I used to upload videos. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. It depends whether or not the AI picks up on the subscribe button. Hopefully that works. But yeah, you can also click the notification bell if you would like a notification of when I go live. If you are over on Kick, you can click the follow button instead. It does basically the same thing as a YouTube subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, it just gives you little notifications when I do go live, because I do stream to both platforms simultaneously. So you've got a choice. If you are listening in the future and you did not get a chance to take part in chat, maybe you're taking advantage of the playlist, which is down in the description. It is named OSRS with Platty. Despite the fact that this was a solo mission, I thought, you know, continuing same character, may as well just put it in the same playlist. It will mean, however, if you are taking advantage of that playlist and you are listening in the future, that you didn't get a chance to take part in chat. No worries, though, because you can leave me a comment down below. And I get notifications on my YouTube and my associated devices when your comments come through. And if you've got a question about this game, any of the games that I play, my streaming schedule, anything at all, really, I will endeavour to get back to you at the next most convenient point in time. I will be back on Sunday. I dare say Platty will be there as well. It's penciled in for Monkey Madness 2. We are going to get Ape on. Fingers crossed. If there are any interruptions to that, or for whatever reason, and there may well be, but if there are, check out my community post page and you will be able to find the relevant information there. Yes, indeed. All that being said, and there's Platty herself. I was just ending playing because I was going to try and catch the tail end of your stream and annoy you in chat. Right. But it is what it is. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again, boys and girls, for joining me on my birthday. I will see you on Sunday. Good night. ribbit.